And you know what? You also know what time it is. Time for Atlanta Eats, here to share with us the top Instagrammable brunch spots is the one and only Steak Shapiro with Atlanta Eats. So happy to have you here as always. And what a topic. I don't know why, but I'm always looking for a brunch spot.
Yes.
So
we're a big, Atlanta is a big brunch town. And how do I know that? Just try to show up on a Saturday or Sunday at some place that you hear about right now, and I promise you, and by the way, don't use my name, right? Because I know everybody tries to pull that off. You're gonna see a long line. You're gonna see a lot, just like guys ask me for tickets all the time when you're in the sports business, right?
Yeah.
So this is a big brunch town. And especially when you got, you know, all your little girlfriends are trying to get the perfect photo, right?
Yeah.
They got the great backdrop, and then you got the great food. So if you get the Instagram mixed with the food, then you're going to be looking at a seriously long wait, which is fine. Chill out, maybe get a cocktail, wherever it is. So there's a lot of great places in town.
But you know the struggle, right? Okay, so that's why he's here to help out with the Instagrammable brunch spot. So you've got breakfast at Barney's up first.
Yeah, so I mean, this is like become one of the most famous places really in the country. They do a great job, Dr. Sanford and company there. I recommend a weekday brunch because weekend lines can be 2.5 hours. They have a special green room in the back where you see a bunch of celebs roll through there at times. So I don't know if you don't have that kind of juice, otherwise be ready to wait. And they have these gold pancakes, $25, but they sprinkle them with gold flakes.
Wow.
Right? So this is, you talk about Instagrammable.
Yeah.
Those pancakes at Breakfast at Barney's, probably the most talked about dish in the city when it comes to brunch.
First of all, these two dishes on our screen look incredible.
Yeah, no, this place is lit. This is a big time scene around the country. Breakfast at Barney's.
All right, so let's talk about this select.
Okay, so we'll go OTP here. This is over at City Springs, where they do a fabulous job with all kinds of like traditional brunch items. The bar, though, is what is really kicking. One of the most beautiful bars in Atlanta. Great outdoor seating. City Springs has done a phenomenal job. So I love the select. Huge crowds during the week and also on weekends. Now look at those brunch dishes there. But that's a great spot for you as well.
Now this next one really needs no introduction. The garden room.
Have you been to the garden room?
I was lucky enough to get in once.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a hard reservation to get.
So it's next to the St. Regis. And they do a beautiful brunch there. This is like next level. Somebody just graduated, girlfriend's got a shower, like probably the most beautiful room in the city.
Yeah.
It's located next to the St. Regis. They do a fabulous job. My buddy Julian, who runs the place, is a very smooth individual. But if you want a special kind of funkier brunch dishes, live music, a whole scene happening, right? You get to see famous folks like yourself there rolling through. So the garden room for brunch is a great spot and really nice place if you have to wait to be in that little courtyard outside.
Yeah, or the bar. The bar is really cool too. I did not know they did brunch actually. All right, so what about Hampton Harry's?
Hampton Harry's, new spot. It's on the square in Marietta Square. I love this spot. My buddy Scotty McRae and his partners, who we know for years, we tell them Double Scots, they own this place. They have a bunch of restaurants in town. I love the crab cake Benedict. It's next level. The bourbon selections. I don't know how much bourbon you have at brunch, but I'm not going to judge. No judgment here. Hampton Harry's, one of the most beautiful restaurants. The Marietta Square is like not your grandma's Marietta Square. It is kicking hard. Look at that, how nice that bar looks, right?
Yeah.
Just filmed that the other day. Hampton Harry's. And look at the logo in the drink.
Oh yeah, that's
the
next
logo
level.
in the drink. That's next level.
You don't get that kind of service.
That's awesome.
All right, what about the Southern Gentleman?
Southern Gentleman's right in the heart of Buckhead. Beautiful patio upstairs. It's classic Southern pimento cheese and great grits and fresh seafood and all kinds of mussels. Man. So I love the Southern Gentleman. It's a very cool spot, and you can overlook Buckhead, look down on everybody, and you know how we love to do that. Just kidding. So check out the Southern Gentleman on the balcony. It's right next to the Spanx headquarters in the heart of the streets of Buckhead. And one honorable mention worth mentioning, we're on Chastain Park, the Chastain, maybe the best burger, one of the best burgers in the city. Toast on Lennox does a great job, and Snooze. Those are my honorable mentions. Maybe next year they make the cut. Okay, so hold on. Yes. You said people can definitely use your name. No, you're right. Bypass the lines to some of these. Just say Atlanta Eats sent you, and then we're gonna film you or come up with something. Listen. When it's a 2-hour wait and you got a big date, you got to pull any angle you can. Oh yeah. Right? Yeah. So whatever you want to come up with something, I'm not going to judge. But the fact is, this is serious brunch town, right? Mm-hmm. Atlanta. I think all big cities now are that. Now it's gonna be like 100 degrees over the weekend,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I've been
Something
listening,
like that.
I've been listening to your weather people. They say it's gonna be warm over the weekend. So point being, you may be waiting outside in some heat, but it's worth it. And it's just there's an energy in Atlanta, especially once the fall hits. So you think it's crowded now. I like it more in the fall when it's not as hot to wait outside.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of great places. Go to AtlantaEats.com. We have the blog up. Go to @SteakShapiro. I'll put something up as well, and @Atlanta Eats TV. Also watch us on Peachtree Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Sunday at 10:30. So we'll have all kinds of these places too coming up.